Hello everyone, Shadefyre here, and welcome back to Let's Play House of Ashes. This is episode 10, and we might be nearing the end. Last time, Jason and Salim had a heart-to-heart, and he came to admit that he was, in fact, quite troubled by shooting that girl, or having Nick shoot that girl. We also found out that this entire place had ancient alien ruins beneath, which the creatures seem to have created at some point. Perhaps this was a ship, or perhaps this was a city at one point. But we found a chamber with a massive stack of cocoons that we are going to try and destroy. So let's see how everyone's doing around here. We're playing as Rachel right now. Still don't know about her. I don't know if she was infected or not. If they're playing that close to the chest. She doesn't look infected, but it's hard to tell under all that gunk.
Here, let me help you.
It's fine.
I've done it before.
I've done it many times since.
Fix your own leg.
Sorry.
Rachel, wait. I'm sorry. You always were better at changing this thing than I was.
If you need me, I'm here for you.
Over here. I found something.
Salim found a journal. I guess we gotta check in with everybody, see how they're doing.
How confident are you that they'll work?
They'll work. This thing with you, me, and,
Forget it, Nick.
I'm just saying...
Don't. Keep your head clear of everything but the task ahead. It's the only way we'll live.
Don't get distracted by drama, Nick. We can deal with the love triangle thing later, even though we kind of already dealt with it, I guess. Music notes. What would musical notation be doing down here? As I discover more about the musical language of these creatures, my mind spins in wonder at how they came to be here. Did they soar through the skies in the days of dinosaurs? Did their great empire span the globe while we were still swinging from the trees? They are dead now. Their forms are somewhat like our own, but everything else about them is alien to life as we know it. The console displays what appears to be a constellation of stars, Cetus as seen from Earth. Did they come here from beyond, crossing great gulfs of space to land here? Were they trying to get home? I mean, I guess it would make sense for creatures that are blind and communicate, or blind and use echolocation. Music would be a better language than written language. Another tablet. Alright, I'm going to guess that's a premonition from the next game. That's the teaser one, since there was no one familiar in that. Hunts victim, implants parasite. Parasite gestates, hosts death. Parasite takes over. But when the parasite takes over, does that make them into one of the vampires? And does that mean that the parasite is in fact the vampire and not the bats? Because we kind of got a little hint of that last time with the two of them that killed each other. Almost like one of them was infected and one of them wasn't back in the past. Another journal entry. They are coming. We must end it here with... If there is time, my last act will be to dictate this diary onto, found in the rubble. It can serve as a warning to any who...
The bones of this temple are drenched in blood. We have set foot on an uncharted shore and roused something ancient and wicked. A blasphemy that comes in indescribable shapes and forms. For eons we lived as children in this world, unaware of the horrors that slumber beneath our feet. Now we have blindly thrown open the gates to madness. I fear being taken, but I must do what I must. We must seal this place for eternity, for all mankind. Mary, I'm sorry.
I think we did find one skeleton with a gunshot. Alright, I don't know why there was such a long delay there.
None of them made it out alive.
I think we can assume that from the fact that no one's heard of this place. FAO, Pullman, new equipment requests, pickaxes 12, rope, plywood boxes 29. 12,000 length by 790 width by 510 height. Arc lamps times 20 plus generator, crowbars, gas masks, EVH. To whoever finds this, forgive
What was in
me.
it for him?
I have
Is it really all
sabotaged
about these tablets?
the dynamite to prevent my colleagues from sealing this temple to the world. Lady Bradshaw was right to bring me here. These creatures are a key to limitless power. There are secrets here that could allow humanity to reach across the stars, perhaps even achieve immortality itself. Please safeguard this ruin and do not think badly of me for what I have done. I serve only the future. Ellis Van Hoyten. Well, that explains why the dynamite never went off. Also, if he sabotaged the dynamite, does that mean he also sabotaged the dynamite we picked up? Okay, have we touched everything? Journal entry, Eric. I don't know if we talked to Nick or if we talked to Salim to progress here.
What I wouldn't give to see daylight again.
Daylight and a cold one.
That whole mess with you and Nick. It's out in the open, right? It's for the best. Regardless of everything else, secrets keep you safe.
He's feeling much more open now. You want to wash some of this blood and stuff off, Rachel? While we have the chance? Alright, so I think Salim is our progress point here.
It's singing. Are you okay?
It's singing to the parasite within her.
There's meaning here.
It's a language formed from chords, musical scales, sonics. Mary was a pianist. She deciphered it. She thought these carvings represented the stars. Do you see? It's Cetus, the whale.
We're a long way from the night sky.
It's a mystery. According to the journal, there was only one scale of sound in the device. But Mary was studying it alone. I think there may be another. I'm going to need your help.
What can I do?
This console is too big to operate single-handedly.
Are we gonna operate it for a reason? Like, we're just like, oh, well, kind of curious, so I'll touch it. Okay, there we go. I wasn't sure what it wanted me to do. Just keep rubbing it back and forth. Oh, I think I have to do it the same place that he's doing it. Nope. Stop moving your hand back. Okay. I keep moving it like right and she's going left anyway, but I guess we did it. He's like, I need your help with this, but I'm not going to explain how that works.
Isn't that something? Mary believed that these creatures were once peaceful. Their language was one of music. How could they not feel emotion? Then a tragedy fell upon them. Their great empire collapsed. Their music fell silent, and they turned on each other.
Yeah, so it sounds like what I suspected, that they were not always vampires.
Sickness and madness. What turned them from architects into killers? Whatever it is, it twisted them. Now they're creatures of hate. Animals. Dead things.
That floating phosphorus.
No one left to kill. So they slept. And they waited. They waited for us.
Shit! Rachel!
She doesn't look sick, though.
Rachel?
Rachel!
Like, her skin color hasn't really changed to that ashy kind of look.
Rachel!
Rachel. Rachel, look at me.
She has it. It's inside her.
That crunching sound you hear in your ears is your brain being eaten from the inside, reverberating within your skull. So their ship just looks like a big floating space rock. Possibly a hollowed-out asteroid turned into a ship.
I'm sorry.
Wow, that was not the best way to go. You're not supposed to use those on people, but... I think she was hoping that she would not reanimate. I mean, I'm pretty convinced that she would not have been able to make it out of here alive. Unless the sunlight could kill the parasite without killing her before it took over.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Those mounds are made of cocoons. Thousands of them. If we set the charges there, they'll all burn.
We don't really have enough charges to set them all on fire.
Shit, they're hatching. We gotta move. Quick. Okay, listen up. We've been hit hard tonight. We lost brothers.
And also
Lost Rachel.
lovers.
But now, it's time to get some payback. We plant charges on as many of those clusters as possible and then detonate them remotely. Second those charges go off, we haul ass to the exit. If luck is on our side, we'll do more than fry a few vampires. Create a diversion. Salim, you ready?
He says head to the exit,
I am.
but we don't have an
Okay,
exit.
then. Let's get loose, kid.
We don't know how to get out of here yet.
Okay. Who's going to place the dynamite?
Alright, fuck it. I'll do it.
You're crazy. We'll do it together.
Nah, the more of us down there, the more chances we'll get seen. It takes a detonator. If I don't make it...
Nick,
hear me out. If I don't make it, I want you to blow those charges. Just don't go getting trigger happy on me.
Every step of the way, you keep him radio contact.
And if there's no radio signal?
And I'll pop a flare. See it go up, you hit that detonator.
Be quick and be safe.
Eric just has no part in this plan.
You'll need this.
Hell yeah. Thanks, Colonel.
But don't drop it, because it's very prone to breaking.
I can't make it out.
I don't really know what I'm looking for here, so I'm concerned.
What is that?
I can't, like, do anything else here.
There's one ahead of him. His left.
Nick, the cocoons are hatching ahead of you. You gotta move fast.
I don't know where Nick is.
First dynamite is down. Over.
So we are just going to assume this dynamite is still good, and they only sabotage the ones that were planted.
Which way? Left or right?
So I think spotting that thing gave us a heads up that there would be one on the left. I don't know if there was more intel there I could have, like, picked up, but everything I looked at was like, I don't know what this is.
Holy shit.
It's getting kind of hairy down there, brother. Why don't you ditch the rest of those charges and head back?
Look at that, man. It's the mud road.
It's too far.
But it's such a tempting target.
I'm going for it.
What's that goop they're sitting in? Is that the formaldehyde shit that the Akkadian was covered in? Because that stuff probably burns pretty good.
Too easy.
Oh no.
What is it?
There are too many. He's a dead man.
Sweet baby Jesus.
Wait! What will warning him do now? There is no way out.
It's kind of fucked up, Salim.
Hey, how's it looking up there?
Looking bad.
Tell him.
They're all over you, man. Hundreds of them.
At least you've got the boss to tell me the truth.
I'm sorry, Nikki. For this? For what happened at that checkpoint?
It's a war, Jason. Bad shit happens. Can't help.
I mean, we could, like, maybe give them a distraction? Start firing at them so they'll come over here? Okay. Gotta stay calm and plant the charges without blowing up. Also, they still don't actually know exactly where he is. So if you do this quickly and quietly, they might not find out. Oh, a third one. Pretty sure we didn't have this much dynamite. We had like 2 sticks. Or 2 bundles.
Charges in place.
We know you're there somewhere, but we can't quite see you. Man, we gotta kill this asshole. Even if we don't make it out of here. Alright, never mind. We didn't have a choice. We still don't have a way out. Oh, hey, look, he's not dead. Got knocked on his ass. And probably a little burnt on the inside.
Does anyone copy?
Is it Nick?
Don't be a dickweed, Eric.
He's alive. Nick, confirm your position.
No, I didn't hear anything.
I'm 200 meters from the door. Bearing 320. But I'm injured. I need help.
Maybe the glow stick? No, he took it. Son of a bitch.
Hang tight, Sergeant. We're on our way.
This guy is like way tougher than any of the creatures. I feel like we've killed him multiple times and he got back up.
Can't you get me?
Hey, are you with me? She can go down in 24 hours. Nick, need you here.
Maybe kick him a couple times too. Just for good measure.
I got you.
I mean, I was kind of wondering there, like, if he did just die there, what would be the choice that kills them, but also keeps him alive? Because I feel like he had to go in there. Otherwise, this plan didn't do us much good. Also, he said 200 meters from the door, but what door was he talking about?
Feels like this whole damn place is coming down. Salim, he's still alive.
Well, now we gotta go down and rescue him too.
Salim, come in, man. Are you there?
I am surrounded. I'm in real trouble here. Vampires. So many vampires.
What's there to think about? We go back down there. We die with them.
We went down there for you.
He's a dead man.
Smart
We need to
ass.
go.
You're wrong. Salim is one of us now. Marines don't leave their own behind. You hearing me, Salim?
Character arc complete.
Tell my son I did everything I could.
Tell him yourself. I'm coming to get you.
Man, he really got split up there.
You've come to join the fun.
Oh, is this the premonition where he fucking throws it through its heart?
No. Jason!
Yes, it is. Would that have happened if we didn't drop the mag?
Seriously, just throw that thing at me.
I did.
Stronger than you look, boy.
Let's get out of here.
So we never got to use the white phosphorus against the vampires. We still had one left. Okay, so we're just gonna take the elevator out, and then what? Getting a lot of achievements here.
Takes more than a few bats to kill you.
Oh man, that was unfucking believable. Those things were all over us, but me and Salim busted through them like it was the last down of the goddamn Super Bowl.
Should have seen it. We threw that fucking pipe. I don't even think that's possible.
Listen up. We're not out of the woods yet. What I see in front of me, you're the best. Fuck that. Best of the best. We will get home.
We ever gonna get that air support?
Hoorah! Hoorah! Hoorah!
So how do we get out of the ruins now? We just keep running and hope we find a hole. I mean, I guess maybe
I'm right behind you.
there shouldn't be really any creatures up here anymore if they were all lured down there. Just gonna follow the trail of everybody's rope that was left behind. These are the ones that Jason and Salim put down.
You see some?
No? There's not even anything over there to be looking at. Oh, Clarice. I knew she'd come back eventually.
Clarice.
Clarice, Jesus fuck. Just gonna keep passing her back and forth. Okay, bye.
She was dead the moment they lay hands on her.
Never should have brought her here.
We never really clarified why he brought Clarice, like what her specialty was. Like, was she just supposed to run his satellite imaging program that he designed and should have been able to run himself? I was gonna say, if she climbed up that quickly... I love how Salim's just gotten used to carrying that thing like it's an actual proper weapon. Though it has been kind of the MVP. I think he killed the most vampires with it. I guess there wasn't really any other stakes that stuck around. Kind of funny if Clarice is now just trapped down there as the last vampire thing. So yeah, I wonder if Rachel hadn't killed herself, would she have ended up here and then burst into flames? Or would she have turned before that? Boy, that was a real turnaround for Eric.
With me, buddy.
He's not one of us. I'm happy he's here.
We got two alive. Very fucking ready to go home, Marines here.
Dropkick to Coyote 2. Radio check. Over.
This is Rhino 1-5. Solid copy. We're 5 minutes from your position. Where the hell have you guys been? Over.
Bearing updated.
We got back up.
I don't want to see what that is. Eric agreed to bring air support. Air support was nearby when the survivors emerged on the surface.
We beat the enemy.
Look around you. So quiet.
You think those shepherds are still around here? I could use a cold one.
Man, look at this place. We made a mess of it.
There's a dead pilot in there. Oh, that's pretty ominous.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
I'm not sure that any of our choices could have dealt with this problem.
Seal the exits! You hold them here!
Salim just bust out the stake. Boy, and just when I thought it was all's well that ends well.
When's the sun back?
6 minutes, Max. We just need to hold out.
This is way too long!
I can't rush the damn moon! They're breaking inside!
Also, yeah, like, what do these things do when the eclipse is over? Do they just go back underground quickly? I think the shepherds have also fucked off. They knew it was coming.
Shit! It's my last clip!
Fuck, what we gonna do?
Maybe some close air support would come in handy right now.
Where's the ammo? These are fucking flame.
Light them. We can hold them off.
I guess everybody's out of ammo?
Look at this thing knowing you.
Not sure those knives are long enough to penetrate. Gotta say though, after everything else, it would really suck to lose somebody here. So they don't like the flares, I guess because they're fire, not because they're light. I'm actually thankful that these are all just mouse-based QTEs. There's no, like, WSAD in there to fuck you over. I mean, it does get the heart going knowing that if you fuck up even one of these, you'll lose a character after everything else. I think we should have lit some extra flares. You know, just left them on the ground in case you lose yours. I think, though, even more than before, all four of them can now say they are certified badasses because they fucking had a knife fight with vampires and survived. Though I really did think the close air support was going to show up during that and start gunning them down.
1-4, do you have eyes on the friendlies? There, it's the assault team.
Get us the fuck out of here.
I never did find a good answer for the one-sided tail fin thing. So I guess these are not Blackhawks, are they? Don't shoot him, he's one of us. They don't even ask any questions. Like, why is there a bunch of fucking giant bat monsters burning all over the place?
4 survivors. One of them's a PW. Returning to base.
So once again, I've made it out with one person dead. It's gonna be an ongoing theme for me in these playthroughs. So I think we could have saved Rachel if we shot her. I just don't know if that would have cost us Salim. I assume there's always a path that will get everybody out. Though there is also an achievement for just Rachel making it out. In the typical slasher movie fashion of Last Girl. Alright, so that was a bit of a long one, but I wanted to just finish it out instead of having like one really short episode for the last one.
Freely they stood who stood, and fell who fell. Not bad. You've guided some of your charges to the light, while others have fallen to the darkness.
Why is there only 3 candles lit?
Survival often comes at a great cost. A cost that others sometimes must pay. I look forward to our next encounter. Perhaps I'll choose a story that's a little more homely next time. Somewhere you'll be guaranteed of a decent night's sleep.
Or so you'd think.
Rest assured, wherever it is, you'll find it extremely hard to leave. Until the next time. You know the way out.
Get out of my house. Just standing there waiting. So we're gonna get the teaser for the next one here as well, which I have not seen. I figured I'd just wait until we ran into it. Meanwhile, back at the palace.
You're late, and you look like Shed.
I just got off the red eye. What's your excuse?
Good flight?
Oh, shit movie, shit meal, no leg room.
They cram you in the back?
By the toilets.
Nice.
Coffee wasn't so bad, though. Good fucking muffins.
Did you read the brief?
On the flight. How's it going with the analysis team?
The ISG team took heavy losses, but it wasn't a complete disaster. We just had to scrape some of them off the floor.
Poor bastards. And the entities?
Like nothing we've seen before.
So there's the parasite.
Full check, Jason. First Lieutenant, Marine Force Recon.
The best of the best, huh?
Or so they advertised.
Fuck! Now how many times do I have to keep telling you the same damn story?
I understand. However, CENTCOM needs to iron out any irregularities.
Such as? The whole fucking thing was irregular.
Such as why you allied with an enemy combatant?
You weren't fucking there! Those things were ripping us to shreds. I don't give a damn who it was. We needed all the help we could get. I stepped back into that hell to save Salim. And that man was worth 5 of you people. Semper fucking Fi!
And Rachel King?
You really want the gory detail?
She blew herself
I
up.
want all the details.
I'll tell you what. Why don't you go down there yourself and have a look-see? Then we can talk. If you make it out alive.
Weird that they made a quarantine zone here in the
cooperated with an Iraqi soldier down there?
palace.
Republican Guard, if you can believe
And
it.
brought some of the bodies here.
Must have made a hell of an impression for Kolchak to go back for him.
I'm dying to meet this guy.
Okay, so he was Republican Guard. And not just standard Iraq military.
More questions until I see my son.
That's not how we do things around here.
You don't have a clue. Jason came back for me. What does that tell you? Down there, this damn war of yours was over.
I mean, up here it's supposed to be over too.
More about the entities.
The vampires.
I'm finding it very hard to believe that you killed those things with that.
Untie me, and I'll show you how I did it.
I like that he never got rid of it. You never know, there might be more of them out here.
Still pulling specimens from the site. It's carnage down there.
They used dynamite?
We don't know how they got their hands on it.
No, I'm done. I told you already. It was a city, a goddamn city full of those things.
So much for burying them, though, and to be forgotten.
Fucking thousands of them.
How many organisms were still alive down there?
Too many. Oh, for Allah's sake. They're all fucking burdened.
This is like Winterfold all over again.
Uh-huh. And here we have Colonel Eric King, our in-house genius. He definitely got more than he bargained for.
I mean, it's nice that they actually have
Everything
something
you know
going
about
on
biology just went up in smoke.
with the credits.
These things, they're advanced. They're stronger than us, more intelligent than us. If you want to get ahead of this, you need to start taking me seriously.
I don't think they're more intelligent than us
Of the situation, Colonel.
anymore.
After all, most of your team didn't make it back alive.
And I'll have to live with that.
Let's move on to Kalis.
Let's move on to Kalis. Why didn't it work the way it was supposed to?
Dear God.
There's barely anything left to
Wow, they really
identify.
did go all the way down there.
You read her profile.
Yeah. She could have gone far. If this hadn't happened. Are you still on for next Sunday?
Janet's making hot pot. You bet your ass we're on.
I'll never get used to this job.
Why would you want to?
At least this one was localized.
Small blessings.
So, what do you make of it all?
Doesn't matter what I think. Only thing that matters is controlling the flow of information. As far as the world knows, not a damn thing happened here.
Yeah, so these guys are from some kind of government organization for cover-ups of supernatural happenings, probably. Though they didn't actually do anything there, they literally just did a lap around watching what was happening, then left again. Alright, so that is the end of House of Ashes, and I gotta say, I definitely liked it the most out of the three by a fair margin. Like, I said before that Man of Medan I was kind of okay with. I wish it had done a little bit more with its premise, but... oh god. We've hit the worst possible cover of this song now. But yeah, I like that a lot. It had some unexpected stuff in it. Some twists that I wouldn't actually have went, yeah, that's gonna happen. Because I feel like with Little Hope, there was a lot of things that I just kind of called out, like, yeah, this is gonna show up here, this is gonna happen here. I didn't call the stupid ending, but the rest of it... Alright, so here's the teaser for...
You want to know what it means to be a killer?
The Devil in Me.
Think of the most profound thing you've ever done. The most beautiful thing you've ever created. And I promise you, it's nothing compared to watching the life bleed out of someone. To see the fear in their eyes, to feel them pawing at you for release, to hear them pleading, begging. That's true art. That's what you have to be, an artist. I've left my mark on the world. Have you?
Okay. So it's like a wannabe Jigsaw who somehow becomes a mechanical corpse? Season 1 finale. So, from what I understand, there is supposed to be 8 dark pictures overall. So, 4 in one season, 4 in the next one. But I'm going to guess that they're going to take a break between seasons to maybe work on something else. Maybe we'll get that Until Dawn PS4 to PC port, now that, Sony are porting so many PS4 games. But, thank you for joining me for House of Ashes. I had a good time with this. There's probably a curator's cut, but honestly, like with the other ones, even though I enjoyed this one a lot, I'm not really like, oh, there's scenes I gotta see elsewhere. But let's see here just if there is one. Oh yeah, so I don't even see one. I think it was in bonus features last time when I assumed that there was one and I didn't see it. What if I go play alone? Will it be like, do it again, but curator style? No, I guess there is no curator's cut for this one. But there wasn't too many cases where a character was off doing something that we didn't see. We kind of switched through them pretty sequentially, I think, so that explains why there wouldn't be one. But yeah, thanks for joining me for House of Ashes. This puts an overall higher positive mark on the Dark Pictures anthology. Kind of raises the overall grade, by being a high grade compared to a low grade, and then like a middle grade for Man of Medan. So I'll probably be checking out the next one and hoping that they can pull off a similar success with it. But until then, y'all take care.